Alright. Yeah, hopefully now I fix my PC. Sorry about that. Huh? Time's at 1 o'clock. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do. Alright, play one more. Play some baseball. Sorry for just trying to fix my, for some reason, update on my gaming PC. Screwed up all my volume. And my webcam kept shutting off on me. And I think I had to update some stuff. And I had to start and it froze. It's been a mess. It has been a mess. It's been a mess. Yes. Crazy. Hopefully, I need to go to my mics. My mic. Setting. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Hopefully, I think so. Yeah. Updated everything. And restart it. Update. So I was telling you earlier, my gaming PC had this update, and like it changed all my sound settings. So I had to. That's why my mic was all messed up. Because, yeah. And then my Elgato kept going off, and I was just frustrated. Fix this now. Oh. I know. Updates are. Why would you? Like it was crazy. Like closer. See that stash? Oh, you like that stash? Gee.
We're headed to the war zone.
Babyface
Get
tomorrow.
geared up and stand by.
We'll see.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I got a stash, Alex. I'm rocking it for a while. I think, it looks like the tilt star. You just seen it. I had a Fu Manchu.
Enemy dropping the AR.
then Chris dared me to shave one side off. I did. Now is doing call it the Fuchu. There's no man. It was just I had this one side right here. Shaved this side. So it looked like a half question mark.
Enemy soldier incoming.
He didn't believe I would do it, so I did it.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'll send you the picture on my phone. See that picture of it.
Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
I'll send to you. Yeah.
Marking contract. Marking contract. Marking target location. Marking contract. Rally on marked board. Marking contract.
Contract marked.
That will get you a good laugh.
Battle Royale.
Boundary marked. Get ready to jump. 86 left.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone. Primary objective is to eliminate all targets. Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations.
Let me know when
Supply box secured. 2 to go.
kiss your pants yet for laughing so hard now.
Two supply boxes secured. 1 remaining. All supply boxes secure. Contract complete. You've got a loadout drop inbound. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Buddy. Let's get
Strap on. look like a biker. Yeah, I know. I'm chilling. Chilling. I guess I'll chill.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Moving here. Disregard that.
Some baseball. Look at that.
Marking target location.
Moving here.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
Or-
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'll come along.
Get the jump. Whee! Tree.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. We're losing ground. Moving.
Enemy sighted. Rally on
Moving
marked
here.
cohorts. Indicating waypoint.
Right over here, but
Enemy UAV is online.
Marking target location.
Taking fire!
Gulag is your last chance. Fight to earn redeployment.
should just stayed in that thing. Shot. But my teammates are just hiding,
Success
man.
means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
At least. No way they died.
Good job. Ready up for redeployment.
I didn't like that. Come on, guys.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Reloading.
Moving here.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Sure, thanks, guys.
We were taking too long. We were getting fried.
Get to the safe zone. Gas is inbound.
Um, car coming?
Moving here.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Moving here.
I'll come along.
Moving here.
Head to the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Inserting additional armor.
Yo, teammate, plate up at least. Stay with
Enemy
us.
soldier incoming.
Yeah.
Disregard that.
Rally on marked boards.
Behind.
Enemy UAV is online.
Crack him. He's in that little corner.
Moving here.
Wasn't as bad as it looked.
Reloading.
We have active field upgrade here.
Got armor here.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. The Gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
Oh.
Loadout drop headed your way. Moving here. Your squad's in the safe zone. Gas is inbound. Enemy UAV overhead. You're in the top. Knock them down.
Oh.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Moving here. Moving here.
I'll come along. Changing mags.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Indicating waypoint.
Only 4 remain. Finish the job.
I'll come along.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. You are 1 of 5 remaining. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
they were fine. We could have waited in that until the gap was closer, and then there's no coverage. It's just an open and out field. Second of all, he just left me. What's up with that? Good God. Second of all, man, I have never ever played a boring game where they just hide. What is that? Doesn't go do contracts, doesn't try kills. Just sit there. Oh yeah, that's such fun, guys. Sit here. Go to the next building, hide. Go to the next building, hide. Yeah, it's so much fun. I did not have. Thank you. Alright. I know. Like, really? Is that how really people play Battle Royale now these days? Just hide? Let's see. I'm gonna switch over baseball. Sorry, Alex. I know you, but I'll still be able to talk. Switch over to baseball. I'm gonna take a break from shooting. Time to wind down here. I was still chat. Let's copy. I'll switch over as soon as it's done. Go pretty fast. Fast. Alright. Weird, your mic is intermittent again. Oh, yeah, because it's probably because.
Hi, everybody. It's Book
Switch over my-
Shambi.
yes,
Welcome to the show.
Let me try some. Is that better? Or are you hearing double? How's that? check some school. Nine. Crap. Come on, twins. Yeah, right. Should I do the Rocky challenge? No, not better. As I can actually. Mic setup. Let's do. Go back to 69. 69. Hey, is that better? Mic check. Alex check. Alex. Alex check. Check Alex. Can't even make out what you're saying. Even right now? Alex check. 69. 70. Is that better? Better? Okay. So I mean, I have to have it at 70. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Save. Are you sure? Okay. Alright. So we're going to do the Rockies challenge. We are going to try to win as the Rockies. And then we are going to play someone online. Let's see. Play chords view. Play. I can change. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to change my mic settings through.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with
XR.
us. An NL West matchup on the. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Let's see how bad I can lose.
And that one sliced
Already?
foul. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Sure loves to throw his curveball. That's
And a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Cut on and lifted in the air.
Oh, what? You hear the crowd? It's unbelievable.
And a strike in there.
That is pretty funny.
Comes up empty.
Well,
That's
folks,
strike 2.
you see
Having
it
to sit
right
off
here.
speed there.
A true sporting game.
Fights that
They
one
suck
away.
in
The
real
count
life,
remains
and they even
0-2.
suck in video games.
Perdomo stands
That
at first with
you
one
just you can't
out. Ground
just
ball to the
beat
right
that.
side. 1 at second. Out. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over,
That
and
would
that
probably
ends
never
the
happen.
inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one
I've
left.
never
On to
seen
the bottom
a
of the
sports
first.
game
No score.
that does that. Makes the team like real life. Madden doesn't do that. NBA
Back here with my
2K
pal
doesn't do
Singy.
that.
And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real.
Oh, gets dirty from his knees. The throw.
Oh.
And he can't come up with it.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
To tell you the truth, you know what's funny? I've been watching Rockies lately. This is how they actually hit in real life as well. Like these little stupid
got the barrel in the hitting zone
bloopers.
early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Why am I swinging?
No outs. Runners at first and second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Ooh.
But that time, a little anxious.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in
Why
this
am
matchup.
I doing that?
0-1's the count.
Yeah, the car's going down. Yeah, I know.
Here comes the 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
I know better not to swing at that. Here we go.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Coming home. Across is the runner from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Michael
Yeah,
Antonio in the
that's
box
better.
with
I
one
knew he was
away
gonna do
as
that.
he takes ball 1. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. This one in the air. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
The owner needs to sell.
Take a look at our
That's for
lineup.
sure.
They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make
needs to
pitchers
sell.
work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming. Back here in Denver, 2nd inning set to go. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
I have a feeling
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're
But he's
looking for
gonna
that
crush
shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in
Come on,
others.
Blue.
But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
One of
There's
those
one thing
umpires, you just have to know what to
I think
expect,
MLB,
right?
the show,
Exactly.
should do is,
To third.
I don't know if you can do it. I don't know. I've never
One
seen
up, one
it.
down.
But It'd be cool if you could like make the manager yell at the umps, get in
And now
fights,
it's Josh
get
Taylor
ejected.
singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Swing and a miss. And that
Because
is
the
strike
only way to
one.
get ejected is if you hit players with the balls. That's pretty much it.
Right through there for a strike.
Like, I think it'd be cool, like, if there was a bad call, it'd be like,
Popped up to the left.
Pops
into
up,
foul ground.
it shows the manager or the dugout, and then it'd be like, you
Makes
push,
the
like,
grab, and there's two gone.
That was a good
circle
pitch
or
to hit right
X
down
for the
heart of
manager to
plate.
come out,
Pretty good timing on it. Just got
and
underneath
then
it a little bit and
you
popped
just get
it
in a
up.
fight.
Randall Gritchick stands in now and watches strike one.
And make it rated MLB The Show rated M, and make like the managers and umps. Oh, that was a
Line
good hit.
drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for two.
Throw some F bombs because that's what they do in real
the
life.
second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right
Yeah.
there. Solid
Like,
swing from
F
start
you,
to end.
no,
On time
F
with everything.
you, you're
Really
outta
good balance,
here, you
Nice
know.
extension. And
There
he
you
made
go.
it out front for the line drive knock.
So, runner at second, two down. And now the center fielder. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Now that would be
And
a
that one is
real
lifted in the
baseball.
air. Moniak coming on. He makes the grab, and that is that.
Wow, I didn't do the
And we're
fan
back.
cam.
Bottom of
I'm
the
trying to
inning.
make
So in
teams.
now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. He swings and fouls one off.
Tell you what, man, these graphics are amazing.
And a pitch.
Just from a console.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I mean, they got this stage down. It looks like.
Next
One ball,
offering is
two
in the
strikes.
dirt. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the...
There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit.
Oh, so tempting. Yeah, I
And
should
they
have
get it in
gone.
quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So up next, Braxton Fulford. First pitch misses.
That's a big slider.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this
Alright.
count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a strike. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three.
No
Got him looking on the
way.
changeup.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there.
Like
He
that
didn't look
call?
too
Like that should
convinced
be
as he
like
headed back to the
manager.
dugout.
Be like,
You know, those are tough ones to let go
F you,
as a
that was
hitter.
a back
but
table
you and
call.
umpire calling balls and
Get your
strikes.
head in the
It's always going to be on
game.
you to protect yourself with two strikes.
Shoot.
And now Jordan Beck. And that is out of play.
Very.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Big pitch right
Curve,
here. He's going to try to make a
knuckle
pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That's to third. Quick
Double
feed to
play.
second for one. On a nailer. They get two.
Nice.
New inning getting started. Here's the
Get
second
this
baseman,
game
Ildemaro
cruising
Vargas. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Vargas starting up the middle at second, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a curve
I got
is
a ball,
down
one
and
strike.
in. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jose Herrera. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next,
Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Flares it into the outfield. That gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
Now batting.
First and second,
Lourdes
2
Gurriel
outs.
Jr.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Ball, that's inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
High fly ball out to center field. Doyle has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Bam.
Freeman hits it in the air. Grichuk sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out.
I'll take that.
Next for Colorado,
Oh, it's
Hunter
Freeman.
Goodman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line to left. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
McMahon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Grichuk nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now
Here's Michael Tolia. First time up was a pop out.
Michael Tolia.
Keep being late. Very late.
2 outs. Lifted in the air right center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And the inning is over. No run.
Good.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Eugenio Suarez. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That to right. Moniak sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Naylor
Ball,
at the
inside.
plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Pulls that one foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him swinging.
Nice.
So that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to
Now
not
batting,
seeing the
right
pitch out of the
fielder,
hand, not
Randall
tracking
Grichuk.
it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe
One
down
ball.
in the dirt.
Two
That
strikes.
one way outside, and that is ball one. That's out to center field. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're
What?
starting with this already. And it kicks off the base. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's the strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. The throw
Why
in.
is it? Oh my gosh. Don't
That's
like
3
that.
singles in a row.
Why did
Nice
they
line drive to the
keep
full
moving
side,
to the
met it out
right?
front,
I
but
don't
just
want it.
stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Herrera,
Oh, that
the
pitch is
next
out.
to hit, takes high for ball one. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
No, this isn't online. Next game will be online. This is just
And there's a
I'll
ball.
show you. It's a pretty cool feature actually. You can play the actual games that are scheduled, like in real life game. Like this is right now. Colorado is playing against Arizona.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back here in Denver.
Kind of just like
bottom
warming
4,
up,
and now it's
and then
gonna be
I'll play on
Brendan
it. And
Doyle.
you'll tell the difference when I'm online.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grichuk makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit.
I like
Doubled
it.
his first time up. Swinging a foul straight
So
back.
instead of like if you want to play an expedition match and you're like trying to find what teams you want to play, you can just go to
And
live
that one hammered.
teams schedule and just you know just pick a team, just pick a game that's been already played or it's scheduled.
And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination
In
of
real
launch
life?
angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center,
And that one is lifted in the air. Flying after this one. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. So now the DH spot. Braxton Fulford struck out looking at his first at bat. Just
that
missed.
counts.
he didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
This one in the air right field. And that's a foul ball.
Oof.
Ground ball up the middle.
See if I got hold of that one.
And that is the inning.
Good. Just keep it going. Keep it rolling.
And we're back.
It's good.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Keep
That one's in there.
it.
1-1.
Well, these
0-1.
Diamondbacks doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Liner picked on the hop at first. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. There's the strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, He's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Beck makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Not
One
close
ball,
with that
two
one,
strikes.
and that's ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyler Freeman. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Anthony DeSclafani up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Ginkel getting loose as well. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
This stadium will never
Beck
be this
stands
full.
at second with no
First-
outs. That's
No,
inside.
inside.
Ball 2. Line drive. That's a hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump.
Pitching for Arizona.
First and second. No
Number
outs.
21.
Hunter Goodman digs in
Anthony
now.
DeSclafani.
1 for 2. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very...
Oh, this ball's down. And that could bring in a run. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Third baseman.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
McMahon.
Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and...
Ground ball right side could be 2. Fires home for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big
Damn.
leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. Misses
plate, ball
outside. Ball 1. On the ground. Vargas. On to first.
Got him.
Third out. So they
And the
top of the
base is
6th inning. Here's the third
loaded.
baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Outside with a
just
breaking
out.
ball. Suarez in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. High fly ball out to left field. Beck snags it, and there's one down.
3 more innings. This game's going by
Here's
fast.
Josh Naylor. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the corner.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. Randall Grichuk now. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So no run. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Right.
So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Fulford, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
That was a good slide.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Swings through that one out in
Dude,
front
that
that
slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and
Hit
it
it.
clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
time. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it's just foul. Here's a 2-2. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. That's the inning. So 1 left.
Finally.
Back here in Denver. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, number 13. Gomber back to work. Fastball for a strike. Stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. Beck puts it away, and there's one away. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jose Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, and he just misses.
I don't know about that, Bloop. I don't know about that.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
Do a high curve ball, 2 apples.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it drops in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one missed. Out to center. Doyle makes the play, and that is that. One left for Arizona. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kevin Ginkel.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Ground ball nailer. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting.
Tyler
shortstop.
Freeman digging in for the Rockies.
Freeman.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Scott also getting ready.
Ball, that's it.
And another ball. Up the middle, and it's caught for the out. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Just missed. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Rockies.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Jake
59.
Bird.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Suarez
No
swings and drives
way.
one. Deep left field. Beck going back. Out of here.
No way.
He made him pay for that
Oh.
one. And we are all tied up. It's 3-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that
I
one.
do not want
for
to
a
go
homer.
to extra
And you can
innings.
see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at
How's
bat.
that
He's
a
that
ball
confident.
one?
Miller, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh my gosh. This
Hit in the
game's
air,
killing
center
me.
field.
No
And there's
way.
2 away.
I was doing so good.
It's a good recovery, though,
That
after
was
giving
gonna
up the
end
home
it.
run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fouled off left side. 2 out, space is empty. Ball 1
ball,
there.
1 strike.
Yeah, that'll never happen in real life. 31,000.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and that is that. D-backs at a pair on the homer. We're tied now. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Man, timed
Michael
everything
Toglia
good.
digging in for the Rockies. In the air out to center. Touches down. That's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. Base hit center field. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
This.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. Now it's the second baseman, Orlando Arcia. First pitch misses.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. A second scores as well. He's safe, and they clear the bases.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can.
Now pitching for
Ryan
Arizona.
Thompson comes on now.
Number
And this could be a
81.
pretty critical point in this game.
Ryan
They're hoping
Thompson.
he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Fulford
0-1, no
stands in
strike.
here, leaves that one off the
Close.
inside. Movement in the bullpen. Taylor Scott up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Number 43, a left-hander, also throwing. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's two down.
Now batting.
Jordan Beck
Left
digging
fielder,
in for the Rockies. 1 for 4 with a double. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores.
Free
And they lead by
tacos.
4.
How funny would that be?
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number
That'd be
2
awesome.
hitter, Tyler Freeman.
They get.
Got it started a little too
Somehow
early.
we can
Strike
code it
one.
to real life Taco Bell. I score 7 runs. The Rockies get free tacos.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Line drive. Gurriel handles the chance, and that'll do it. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits.
Now
All right.
pitching
We're
for the
back,
Rockies.
and on the mound is
Let's
the
see
closer,
if
Seth
they don't
Halverson.
screw it up
He
right
pitched
here.
yesterday.
Just get
and
3
will
outs.
once again. Number 13, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball
Come
1.
on.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0.
And there's a foul ball. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right,
All right,
there
double
as he
play
got
right
into an
here.
advantage count. Really nice job staying up
Double
the middle with his
play.
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
Ooh,
Just shot it through
wow.
the infield.
100.
Vargas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's a strike. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 strikes.
Next offering way upstairs. Hit in the air, left field. Beck. Drops into the glove. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ketel Marte will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
All right, let's just get this one more out. Strikeout.
Perdomo at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Right.
First and second, 2 down.
2 more
You're
strikes.
at the top of the 9th.
All right, one more. This 4, 5 here.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Right,
This
down
could
low.
end it. Pitch misses
Oh,
there.
come
Now 1 and
on.
2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
I can do
Whether
it.
you're a season ticket
I can
holder
play
or
as the
just come to a couple of
suckiest
games a
team
year,
and
to
win.
see your team win at home, there's just something
So,
special
yeah,
about
Alex,
that.
I'll
Good
show
job
you.
by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
So in this mode, so this is real life games, real life schedule. So this is for today's. So like so these are the times we're gonna play tonight. So you can come here and just play any of these games. You know, like I could play this game if I wanted to. So I was just going yesterday. I was playing yesterday's game. So you can see Arizona beat Colorado 14-8. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself to see if I can beat that. And I did. I beat them. But that will never happen in real life. So I really like that. I think that's the coolest thing about MLB The Show is this right here. Like, so you don't have to go to like go to Classic and do this, you know, pick your team and stuff. You can just go to just daily lineups and then just pick a game. Just pick a game, you know, instead of trying to go to, you know. But let's see here. But now we're going online. We are not going to be the Rockies, so that's for sure. We are going to be the Dodgers. Whatever. I'll make Andy proud. Oh, starting pitchers. Let's do Dustin. Play Dodgers too. No way. He picked the Padres.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers, and all right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Randy Vasquez. How about a scouting report on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's Mookie Betts. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Easy to
straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field.
Damn, that was late.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Let's go, Randy.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
Nope,
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body.
3. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
What? Is this fast count? Oh, no. This is not what I wanted.
Back here in San Diego, and today's starter, Dustin May. Chris, how about a scouting report?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
It's Junior.
And now 2-1.
2-1.
Hit hard on the ground is short. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Luis Arraez stands in.
The first baseman, Luis Arraez.
1 down, base is empty. That's in there. And that's strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Pitch was in and off
Batting
the plate.
third,
So
the
hard
third
to do
baseman,
anything with the
Manny
pitch in that location, but somehow he got the
Machado.
barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now it's Manny Machado. Now a screamer into the outfield. Conforto hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Gavin Sheets now,
Batting
left-hand
fourth,
bat.
The left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. To third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Nice try, bud. Not today.
Back here at Petco Park.
Not
Top of
today.
the second, and up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swinging a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's
And
so
at the plate for the
stupid. I need to
Dodgers,
start looking at
Andy
this stupid
Pappas.
count. I can't believe I had this. Stupid play count.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top of the second. Pitch
Ball
misses. 3-1.
The last
balls,
thing he wants
one
is to
strike.
hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I don't
Shohei
like
Ohtani
that.
up to the dish. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Now fly ball to right center. Tatis on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
I'm so mad right now. I do not like this fast count shit.
And welcome back to the
Leading up,
ballpark. Bottom half of inning number
That's your
2.
stop.
It's
Xander
Xander Bogaerts now.
Bogart.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1
Batting
away.
6. The
Now
second
here's
baseman,
Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And a rope in the center field, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason.
Batting
You're
seven,
so much
the
more likely to
designated
get
hitter,
something you can
Brent
handle.
Penn.
That's about as textbook as it gets.
Whoa.
Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up
2 balls,
out
1
front.
strike.
Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. And there are 2 outs. Brandon
Batting 8.
Lockridge, the next
center
up for the
fielder,
Padres.
Brandon.
Why is he getting?
2
He's
gone,
1-1
but the go-ahead
count.
run is at first.
That
Bottom
is
half
such
of inning number
horseshit.
2.
And then I get a
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. The relay throw. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Martin Maldonado up to hit. In the air out towards right center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
I don't think so, bud. You're not scoring.
Top half of the
Leading off
third
for
inning.
Los
Now it's the
Angeles,
Dodger
the
leadoff
shortstop,
hitter, Mookie Betts.
Count 1-1.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Handles, throws to first, and Betts is gone. Here's a
Now
switch
back,
hitter, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman,
Fastball
Tommy
groove right down the middle. Usually a
Edman.
lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
He was
Up
all
next is
over
Dodger,
that one.
the first
Smashed that
baseman,
one through the
Freddie
infield for the knock. When it's hit
Freeman.
that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any
2
sort of
balls,
play.
1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. Two down. Throw over to first.
Damn.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder.
You have to be
Teoscar
careful throwing him breaking
Hernandez.
pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was
Now
looking
batting,
for
the
right
catcher,
there. Fastball
Will
pretty much middle,
Smith.
and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Bogarts with the throw to first. And they get the out on Smith. And that is the inning.
Come on, dude.
As we go
Leading off,
to the
one
last
up
of the
Why-
third.
why do we need to wait for you?
Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Tatis Jr.
What is this guy's pro? Come
Next
That's
offering
ball 2.
misses. And the count's even at 2.
Three, two.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself
first
it's
baseman,
about
number
the
4,
process. He
Luis.
did everything right there. Nothing to show
Brian.
for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Conforto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now
Here's Manny
batting,
Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
2 down, nobody on. That's to third, but it kicks foul. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off for Los
Muncy to
Angeles,
hit.
the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
The
I know
batter,
it was a ground
the right
ball,
fielder,
but it was
Michael
absolutely hammered through the
Conforto.
infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The batter will be Michael Conforto.
What?
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Andy
Pages.
Pages. Fourth inning underway, no score.
Why?
That one inside. And the count 2-1.
I don't understand why.
Just off the inside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
Damn. Can't get anything. And I'm getting hits, but I don't understand why one batter gets 2
Ready to
strikeouts
go.
at the
Box
beginning.
four.
Everybody else
The
is
left
just
fielder,
one
The
run.
left
Gavin
fielder,
Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
That's through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Just missed.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout
The
after
batter,
hitting a
number
line
9.
drive that finds a glove,
Second
but you
baseman.
will get some high fives. You know, when you make great
Glove
contact,
work.
you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That takes care of Cronenworth. 2 outs, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
So
the
here's the
designated
Padres
hitter,
DH,
Brenton
Trenton Brooks.
Brooks.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Pages sizing this one up, and that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Whatever, dude. Yeah, we don't care. Come on. What? You know, it's connection. Why? What happened? How did I lose connection? I think I'm going to bed. That's horseshit. So he just hits home runs and leaves? I don't get it. Oh. Dude, I need to get to bed. Or else I'm gonna have a cranky wife because I didn't get up to help her baby this morning. But I should be on all night. Yeah, that was kind of bogus, huh? Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll be getting on again tomorrow night. I'll try to be getting on like around 9 or 9:30. Or around same time. Yeah, you too, man. Thanks. Yeah, hopefully I fixed everything. So I should just have tomorrow. Should be just an easy peasy day. So, alright, man. Thanks, Alex, for staying with me. I hope I can get more subscribers so I can stream live softball on Tuesday. I need 50. But yeah. Alright, man. Peace.